Am I here? I am. You can hear me at least. Now the real test I think will be when my camera's on screen. I might cry anyway. Whether it works or not. The transition audio is much better. Okay. My bitrate is still jumping around, but not as much. So far, knock on wood. We hope. I'm gonna drink this. Let me just chug my beer real fast. Not really. Before there was distortion. Oh. Part of me is like, can y'all tell me that? And part of me is like, maybe I don't want to know, but I do want to know, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Let me use my fidget spinner to calm myself down. Night and day better? Okay. I don't know. I haven't done anything. I haven't done a single thing to my computer. And then, like, last weekend, it just, like, it's been crashing when I play Overwatch sometimes, but it's always very random. And last weekend, it just kept happening. Like, I was playing Overwatch, it crashed 4 times. And now I'm just having nonstop problems, which is super fun and exciting for me. Looking it up to say later with the preview can reset the RAM issue. Oh, that's so yeah, because like I've never seen my browser use this much RAM either. So maybe do that just every time. Yeah, like we were at 95% RAM before when I wasn't even live. Like just me chilling here is at 95% RAM. And now it's at 70, which is like a normal amount for when I'm streaming. My browser's still high, but it's back to normal. Day hi. I think we're good. Maybe this will work for my art streams too. I don't know. I might try another art stream next week, but as soon as it stops working, I'm just gonna end. I'll just cry. What's really annoying too is I have my bitrate cap set to 1200, but it goes over that anyway. Do we know what cap means? Diddy, we're having technical issues. I think they're fixed. Sorry, Rory. I'm sorry. No. I appreciate you so much, Snackies. Thank you so much. Yeah. The universe is really... I was like, wow, I'm feeling a lot better. And the universe is like, no. Well, I didn't even say I was feeling better. I said I felt calmer. And the universe is like, not if I have anything to say about it. Because now I am on edge. I'm going to drink this beer and hopefully calm down. I also want to spin it right now. Oh my god, here you go, Sammy. I got these in Korea because everything's better in Korea. This one's my favorite one. It's like creepy little dragon. I have another one. I hit the wrong button. I hit a button, not even the wrong button. I just hit a button. It's so cool, right? And it's metal. It's like really heavy duty. It's really nice. And it came in a fancy case. Well, not a fancy case, but it came in a cute little case. I got rid of the case because like she ain't in a case. You got so scared. Oh my god, no, yeah. That was my elbow. I don't remember what I did with my other fidget spinner. It's also, oh, here it is. This one's not as nice, but it's pretty. I think it's very pretty. It's just not as high quality. Wee. But this one's like plastic, whereas the other one's metal. I think the outside of this is, no, it's just a hard plastic. Yesterday I expanded my bookshelves for our anniversary. Oh my god, exciting! We went to paint them, but we can see our breasts. It's so cold. That's hilarious. Y'all, listen. It is 20. Today it was 28 Celsius. So 28 Celsius. 28 times 2 is 56. 56 plus 30 is 86. 86. So it is around 86 Fahrenheit today. All right? Quite warm. I'm like, I'm great. I feel great. It could have been warmer, right? It's also very dry here. Like literally my phone this morning said the air is dry. People here like tell me like, "Oh my god, the humidity. The humidity is so bad." What humidity? Where? My lips are chapped all of the time. The corners of my mouth hurt. There are still people wearing winter coats. I was at the park. I was laying in the sun. This is what I wore today. Laying in the sun. There were people in winter coats. 86 degrees. It feels colder because of the wind. That's the worst day. Literally twice that temperature here. Yeah, that's too damn cold. So proud I got my work's website almost done. Is it as good as it's gonna be? And I'm done. Hell yeah. Don't do anything else for them snackies. Listen, I'm a horrible person. And if they were doing to me what they are doing to you, I would not be reachable. No, sorry, I'm not available. When's that money hitting my account? I'll be available then. Then you can schedule me. Because I'm the worst. And we live in late stage capitalism. But you're so wonderful and kind and good at your job. And I'm very proud of you. I got 6 more crates for my book. Well, hell yeah. No. I'm definitely not better. I think the opposite, in fact. I think, like, when I was young, we're supposed to be villager. Maybe let me start villager hunting. We can yap and hunt at the same time. Now that we know things are working, let me get things going. Glow stands on business. No, Glow doesn't stand on business, and that's something that businesses really don't like about me. Oh, I should add a bingo command. You're right. I have it as exclamation point hunt, but no, you're right. I should make one that's bingo that's the same. Let me edit that. That's a good idea. Not me every night. Oh, that's sweet. I guess so. I'm like, I keep looking at my bit rate. I like open anything and I'm like, bit rate. Bit rate. Okay, I think that should fix it. I think now bingo should work. 'Cause I'm a singer. A brown finger. Not my brain saying, may I message you on DragonCon, Sammy? I was like, why are y'all in the DragonCon app? Does that work if it's not DragonCon time? All right, let me send my tweets and get the bingo website up. I typed in bingo. Oh my god. How it is bingo? No, that makes sense, right? Because it is bingo. Right about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. All right. Let me open my bingo card. Bit rate. Okay. Opening another page, you know? That you never know when that's going to be the end. I was like, DragonCon? God, I miss DragonCon. The thing I miss about America the most, actually. I'm not homesick for the States. I'm homesick for DragonCon. DragonCon is my home. All right. Let me make sure I changed the date. I'm pretty sure I did. But, like, imagine I didn't. Diddy, I want to see. Can you post it in the Discord, in the server? Yes, okay. I was watching Little Simsy, and she ended up hunting on April 2nd, I think. And she's like, how funny would it have been if we had been hunting on April Fools? Not very funny when it's been weeks, Kayla. Where shall I put it? You could put it in, you could just put it in general if you want, or you could put it in random. We should have, well, or you could put it in book club. It could work in book club discussion. That works. I really want to do book club again, y'all. I miss book club. Excuse me. Woo! Not the double sounds. I don't think if I do book club again, I don't think I'll stream it. Not if I do, when I do book club again. When we do book club again in Discord, I don't think I'll stream it. I wish I could read. I'm sorry. I know you meant like at the mental capacity or like the time, but I wish I could read. Right? Like I know what you meant, but it's funny to think like, wow, reading, what a skill to have. Y'all, oh my God. Did I tell y'all about my student who can't read? He thinks he can. Is it me or is my game very loud? Jared 19. Oh no, is this a reference that I don't get? Oh wait, we need tickets. I also need to put things away. All right. Ooh, yeah, let me look at it. Oh, Rory. I never fucking learned how to read. Oh my God. Daddy, it's cute. Oh, I like it a lot. Very cute. I love all the sprayed edges you have. I love a book with sprayed edges. Y'all. God, my house is a fucking mess. My students on Monday have to take this big test, and most of them are having a really hard time with reading comprehension. Like they can read, right? But they don't understand what they're reading. I'm gonna snooze this ad break since we just started. Lotus, I don't know the reference. I'm so sorry. You've read 0? I have also read 0 books. Have I read 0 books this year? Have I read a book? I've read a lot of fanfics. I did, listen, I started reading because everybody talks about it. And so I was like, fine, I'll read it. ACOTAR. Right, like I've been reading, just not books. I'm reading a very long, nope. Oh, I forgot how to access my storage. There we go. I started reading ACOTAR because I was like, you know what? So many people love it. I've heard good things. I've heard bad things. I'm going to read it for myself. Not for me. I was already not having a good time in chapter 1. I was already annoyed. She was already doing all of the things that I hate in books like this. I was like, you know what? That's fine. I'll keep going. Maybe it gets better. Because there are some books that start really bad, right? And then they get better. And so I kept reading. And then chapter 2, I still didn't like it. I was like, okay, one more. Oh, chapter 3, I think I hated it even more, actually. Now I'm, like, loathing this book instead of just disliking it. And so I do this thing, which is kind of unhinged. I read... Hold on, I need to check. Is this? No, it is. Okay. I read the last sentence of the book. If I'm not liking a book, I go and I read the last sentence. And if I care about what that says, then I'll read the book. Nope. So I stopped reading it. You had to get to book 2. I can't get to book 2. Book 1's not good enough for me to get to book 2. I'm sorry. I won't. Yeah, there's lots of books that I haven't finished. I feel no shame about it. I just, like, I thought I'd try it. I was like, a lot of people really like it. I'll try it. No, not for me. Just not for me. Which I already knew I didn't really like this author because I tried to read, what's it called? Crescent City. I have never felt so much rage reading a book. Oh my God. I hate that book. I literally don't think I hate a book more than I hate that book. Do you know what book I thought I hated? A Farewell to Arms. No. Crescent City. I'm so sorry, Day Day. Legitimately, for me, the worst book I've ever read. Me. Wait, what are we liking, Sammy? What should I read tonight? I started The Honeys. What is The Honeys? Not be horror time? It's never horror time. And like, wait, what was that one book you told me to read, Sammy? The like zombie apocalypse book? I'm not normally a zombie apocalypse book, but that was a good book. That was like a horror book. You're in a dark... I like dark romance, but listen. Hold on. Before we start this, listen. I have to look at you. I have not read a published dark romance that is better than any fan fiction. I have read, like, the best things. Y'all, these fanfic authors are out here giving us this shit for free. And it is literary masterpieces. It is wonderfully written. It is, like, it is paced well. The characters are interesting. And the story is good. And the sex scenes are good. And then I go and I read the published shit. And I'm like, no. Why are you getting paid money? Why are you getting paid money and Jaybird over here is publishing literally the best thing I have ever read in my life and he's doing it for free? Anyway. I wish I'd been a good fanfic writer. Listen, I'm not a fanfic writer to... obviously to make money. I'm not a good fanfic writer. That's what I say. I'm not a good fanfic writer. But God, if I don't have a good time. A lot of what's out from indie authors were not traditionally published first. I know. Like, there's that one book that's, like, getting a lot of shit, which, as it should, for being Harry Potter fanfiction and, like, advertising itself as Harry Potter fanfiction. And people are like, clearly J.K. Rowling is in on this because she sues everybody. So she's getting something. Go to Jurassic. I did, yeah, the zombie book. The zombie apocalypse book. I don't remember what it's called. Hell followed us. We followed hell. Oh my god, the tracker. Thank you. And hell followed with us, right? Is that it? That sounds right. If we survive this. That doesn't sound right. Is hell followed with us? Is that it? Yes. That is a great book. I really enjoy that book. Why is it wet? Oh, because I had to move my thing for Pocopia. Hold on. Let me move this down. Me. There we go. I'm going to put Francine on top of it. Bam. Okay. Currently leading Game On by Navessa Allen. Oh my goodness. Time for takeoff. Let's go. You said zombie. Mine was the other book. I don't read a lot of zombie books. I don't really like zombies normally. Like, I often find them boring, but like there are some times where they do like things that are new and exciting with zombies. And just because things are new does not mean they're exciting, right? Like the World War Z zombies, new, not exciting to me. Even like The Last of Us zombies, new, not exciting. Well, the thing is the zombies aren't exciting to me, but the story of The Last of Us is what made it exciting to me. I can't play that game. It's not for me. You know what I didn't check? I didn't make sure we had a fucking plot. I read that very short story about the Alpine divorce. Wait, like a real one or like a story? Okay, good. We do have a plot. Who is this? Oh my god, I have my fucking fishing rod out. Is this Groucho? Turn around. Go fish, right? Oh, it's not Groucho. Who are you? Hello? Ike. What a name. Hello. How are you? If We Survive is also good about a girl with OCD trying to survive the apocalypse. Oh my goodness. Rory? Why cry? You want to say hello? You say, Mommy, your friends didn't give me a key. Snaggy's like, don't worry. I've got it. All right, hold on. Let me add Ike to the tracker. And then... I can't believe the last fucking guy we saw was Al. I also can't believe it's been so long since we hunted. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. No PT today, so excited about that. Hell yeah! Are you feeling okay? The story that the whole Alpiniverse thing was based off of? Oh, I didn't know that it was based off of a story. I just knew that, like, there were guys doing it. Like, apparently also with their children. Alpine... well, the opposite of patricide. What is that called? Come here. Snackies wants to give you a treat. You say thank you. They sent it just for you. Come here. Rory Sebastian. Oh, sorry. I moved his food bowl and he found food that he missed. Come here. Oh, I do want to read Raven Scholar, Sammy. Come. What if I get the treat out? Will you come for the treat if you see it? He's being such a little baby. He's like, I'm in my bed. Come here. Come here. Uppies. Wow. Yeah, good old Ike. Where's Mike? We need Mike and Ike. Look at him. Did you have a good time at the park today, Baba? He says, I don't know anything except for this treat. Can you leave it? I made him do this at the park too. Leave it. Oh. Oh. It fell. That's not his fault. Huh? Do you like his shirt? Doesn't he look fancy? Oh, Rory. Rory, he has my shorts tie on his arm. For these books, I read God of Fury and I cried and I never got so invested in books. Oh, I cry in books all the time. Food ordered. Oh, what did you get? You say thank you for my treat. You say thank you. Meh. Wow. Sesame chicken and crab rangoon. Hell yeah. I almost ordered food today and then I remember that I can't do that. Once I get my Twitch payout, which actually should be soon, I think. I should be able to. I can order myself some food. Is MM romance yaoi? Is it like 2 men? Like, yeah, I'm so glad you're friended too. I wish I had like Venmo or something so I could be like that girl who gets her chicken allowance. Wouldn't that be nice? If we just had people to send us chicken allowance stackies. It works with PayPal. No, it does, but I don't want people's names and I don't want them, well, they already know my name. But like Venmo works with PayPal? Like you can go to my PayPal account without name? Without legal names? Because can't you do like a nickname on Venmo? I don't actually know. I haven't used Venmo in so fucking long. Like I think the last time I used Venmo was 2020. God, I love this tracking website, guys. It's so good. Huge shout out to Shella and their husband. Her husband? I don't know her. Right, I think I had a nickname on Venmo. Going good. Still a little sore from Tuesday, but that's also because we started working out this week as well. Nice! Well, that's not too bad then, right? I'm glad it's going well, though. That's good. It's good. Guys, there's an ad starting, or there might be an ad starting in about a little over 30 seconds. Just so you know. My bitrate's being a little crazy, guys, but not as crazy as it was earlier. Is this Tammy? It's a scary monkey. It is Tammy, okay? I associate scary monkey with Tammy. Not to be confused with Tammy. Cute. Cute little bear. Oh, are the ads over? Was that 30 seconds left in the ads? Did I read that wrong? Sorry. I turned off pre-roll ads because I know people have been getting them in raids and that's kind of annoying. But then to do that, like, it also like makes me like do the auto ads, which is annoying. Tammy. Yeah, Tammy with an eye is the scary monkey. I remember because she has an eye to represent her scary eyes. Oh, that was our first time seeing her in this one. My crab ran this goon. Oh my god. That's what we should be doing. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with gooning. Unless you do it too much. What's up, Nako? How are you? Listen! That's... Oh, here's the ad break. There it is. That was a little delayed. 2.5 minutes. I should just call you Cutie. I think Cutie is better. I'm just gonna call you Cutie. Is that okay? Cutie patootie. That's what I call Rory all the time. Does anybody else read that laugh like that? Sorry. Like there's like a and there's like a ha and then there's a you know what I mean? No, exactly. It's like a little maniacal laughter. I like it. Sorry, Cutie. Sorry. That's just how I read it every time. Like a little like It is the first one. Good, good, good. Cause like there, you know, like it's like the you know, like the H-E-E. That's a different type of laugh. And then there's the ha ha. I'm a big like ah ha ha ha. Oh, it's Gala. We don't want Gala. That's Gala, right? No, that's not Gala. That is Gala? No, that's not Gala. Is it Gala? Does Gala have hair? It's Lucy. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Snackies. I'm sorry. I just see a pink pig and I assume, but she's not really pink, is she? I assume it's Gala, but it's Lucy. That's what I was. I'm sorry, Snackies. I'm sorry. That's your girl. Not your girl. That's a copy of your girl. Put some respect on that pig. I'm so sorry. I'm the worst. Ooh, let me check my, well, Tammy's the only new one. Do I have Tammy on my bingo card? No, I have Tianxing. Okay. I didn't mean to disrespect our criminal mastermind, Lucy. It's kind of like when I read mean comments or restaurant reviews, I just picture a Redditor. Wait, that's good. I like that. That's good. That's good. No, that makes so much sense, actually. Not the crying face. Y'all, this beer... I don't know if maybe just being in Korea, like, destroyed my taste buds for beer. Because there really isn't a lot of good beer in Korea. I will say. Like, I love Korea. I'm trying to move back, right? Like, I love Korea. It has its flaws. For example, sweet garlic bread. A crime, right? But, like, I can make garlic bread at home. Most of the food is very good. But also the beer, just like you have, like, Cass. And Cass is... beer. It's cheap-ass beer. It's fine. It's better than, like, Bud Light. But it's not very good. But now I'm like, wow, this 60-cent beer from Lidl's really, really hitting the spot. Yeah. There are some places where you can get good bread in Korea, but it is very rare. But garlic bread is bad everywhere. I didn't have good garlic bread anywhere. Even when it smelled it. Smelled it? Jesus Christ. I don't know what I saw. I think I saw, like, a peak of, like, blue from the sky, and I got really excited. patty. I can't believe they do this to these poor. You're from Korea? I am not from Korea. Italy has the best garlic bread. Well, I've never been to Italy. Spain's garlic bread is also not good. None of Spain's food is good. I'm not from Korea, but I lived there for 2 years before I moved here. I'm in Spain now. I'm in Madrid. And I want to move back. I'm from the United States. I wanted to go to Italy when I was living here, but I underestimated the cost of living and also how bad the food was. The good thing about the food being so bad is that I rarely eat out. I ate out, I think, almost every day in Korea. So, like, you know, good and bad. I definitely cook more here. Maybe you're a garlic bread elitist. No, I am. Have you had garlic bread in Spain? Have you had any food in Spain? Garlic, yeah. I love garlic. Y'all listen, I bought garlic powder. I moved here early September. I moved into my apartment mid-September, so I bought garlic powder probably late September. It's April. I almost need to buy more garlic powder. I also have, I have like fresh garlic too. I buy that quite often. And then I have the little like, the crispy garlic, like from the Asian market. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Never been to Spain? Yeah, don't. Well, I think to visit it sucks. I love Segovia. Avila was fine. Oh, right, I forgot, Day-Day. Oh my god, I forgot about your reaction to garlic. That's crazy. How can I forget that? This is my first time in Spain, and it's been a ride. It's been a journey. It's been a... I swear to God also, guys, so it was 28 degrees outside today, 28 Celsius. And I swear to God, it's like 10 degrees Celsius cooler inside. Which is great now, but I know it's not going to stay that way. Not even great now. It's too cold, quite frankly, for me. Matilda, right? The angry one's Matilda. I was right. Yeah, take my advice. Again, I like, my favorite place in Spain so far has been Segovia. I've been twice, and it was wonderful both times. Like, fantastic. I don't know if I could live there, but I really enjoyed visiting. It's gorgeous. As far as Spain goes, the food's pretty good. It's gorgeous. The people are nicer there than they are in Madrid. Y'all, the other day, I had a lady. Looking amazing, by the way. Oh my god, thank you. I wanted to feel better about myself today, so I put on makeup. Which I only do lately when I'm not feeling good. I used to wear makeup every day, and like right now I cannot imagine having the energy to get up and do that, which is sad, honestly. It doesn't even take me long to put on makeup. Like, I don't do a lot of makeup. It takes like 5, maybe 10 minutes if I'm doing like a lot. But thank you, I appreciate it. Comes from within first. I mean, not always. I'll tell you that. Not always. My inside, my within is not working right now. So if I was going to wait to feel better about myself for my within to feel better, then I would die, actually. Not to go there, but your girl's depressed. I was gonna say something else, but not. No, I'm not. A little SI, if you get what I'm saying. And so sometimes, no, not always. I'm telling you, cutie, no, not always. As a mental health advocate, please don't tell people that. Please don't tell people they have to fix their inside before they can be happy. That's actually not a good thing to say to somebody who is depressed. Like, I know you're trying to help and I appreciate it, but that's not it. No, not always, right? Snackies gets me. Which one is this? Like, I understand that you're trying to help, but when somebody tells you something, you have to take their word for it, right? Like, you don't know me or my life or my experiences. And I don't know you or your life and your experiences. And that's okay, because we're all different people. Zoe, I should know this. Right? Like, my insides are constantly fucked up, but I live happy. Yay, bipolar! Twinsies! Even though we're different flavors. We were talking about one of my students the other day. He just got diagnosed with, you don't know the student, obviously, so I can tell you this. But one of my students got diagnosed with, like, I don't know how to say it, like a rage disorder, basically. Like, he can't regulate his anger, which is fun for a 12-year-old boy in a country where they don't hold them accountable for anything. That poor kid, right? Like, it's not his fault. And we were talking about it. Me and my co-teacher we're the ones who teach him. We were talking about it to one of the other English assistants that I work with. She was helping us with preparing them for the test. And we were just like telling her about it in case he did something during the practice test. We were like, hey, and she was like, oh, is he bipolar? And I was like, no, that's me. And then I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that in front of my coworker because they don't know that. And she laughed because like I've never told her, but she probably caught on. Sounds like when Little Day was 12. Oh no. Yeah, like I forget the name of it because it was in Spanish. But it's like an official like like I don't want to say he's a sociopath, but like kind of. That wasn't like that's not what it is. But like he can't like there's like something in his brain missing. It's like a neurological disorder. And so like he's going to doctors for it now. Adjacent, yeah. Me. Yeah, like mine's also in something wrong with my brain, right? I used to hide it, now I blur it out left and right. No, yeah. My issue, Day, is that I technically can't have this job. That's why I don't normally say it at work. They wouldn't have hired me because that's the world we live in. And so I have to say like, no, I am perfectly mentally stable and sane. I would love to work for myself. Oh, Camo Frog. For real this time, guys. For real this time. It's actually Camo Frog. It's not Drift. It's Camo Frog. And my boss doesn't care. Is your boss, your puppy? Wait, there's someone there. Yeah, that's how I knew. Because we can't see him, so it has to be Camo Frog. Sometimes I forget not everyone is nice, like my internet, mentally ill, supportive echo chamber. No, right, literally. Like, and like, I know that my direct coworkers, like my co-teacher even, I know she doesn't care. I know, and she's not going to tell anyone. And I know like the other English teachers, I know they also don't care and they're not going to tell anyone. But I do have to, I'm like, oh, I need to be careful. Oh no, she thinks I'm back. Well. But yeah. My parents were like, no, tell your work nothing, not even your diet. That's, not even your diabetic is crazy. That's like life-threatening. Like if my work doesn't know, like I do tell when I get to my jobs, I do tell them about my hypoglycemia because I'm like, I just need to have time to eat something. I have a snack on me. Like if my blood sugar's low, I have to eat it. Or I will pass out and potentially have a seizure and traumatize your students. Isn't that fun? It almost happened in Korea once. And then this one bitch, this stupid ass hoe, not even like one of my supervisors, just another English teacher. In fact, an English teacher who had been there shorter than I had. I was only there 2 years, mind you. She was there she was there like a year maybe when this happened. And I was supposed to be in my classroom, but my blood sugar was low. So I was sitting in the office. My supervisor knew he was there too. And I was eating my snack. And I'm like this. Like, just like trying, like if I could will myself to not pass out, that's what I was trying to do. And this bitch came in. She's like, are you just not going to go to your class? And then my friend was in the room with me, who was also a teacher. And she was like, she's having a health problem. Go to your class. What are you doing? And my supervisor was like, yeah, where are you? Where are you supposed to be? I was like, well, at least they had my back. This fucking bit. Like, what the fuck? Do you think I'm just sitting in here doing nothing? I've been here almost 2 years. I'm just sitting in the teacher's office. Gotta disclose. No, I agree. I mean, I think you should. Maybe you can tell them now, like, hey guys, I just got diagnosed with diabetes. Just bring it up. Like bring up like one of the old people's like, oh my God, like, did you know so-and-so had diabetes? I just found out I have it too. You're like, but I have type 1 diabetes. I don't know what type of. My aunt has diabetes. And I think my dad now too. Yeah, no, he does, because my dad's on Ozempic. Which is, like, that's what it's for, right? Is the diabetes. Oh, what's this one's name? Sally? Hazel. Jesus Christ, where'd I get Sally from? It's something they should know in case. No, I agree. Right, like, I can't tell you what to do, but I do think it's good for them to know. Because, like, you can go hypoglycemic too, right, with diabetes? Like, I don't have diabetes. My body produces insulin. Sometimes my blood sugar's like, what if I didn't, though? I forget what mine's called. It has a special name. It's basically like non-diabetic hypoglycemia is basically what the name is. That's not what it is, but that's what it is. Crash? Yeah. That's my aunt's issue is hers is always high. Like, I don't think my aunt has ever had low blood sugar in her life. My aunt is the one that I, like, had to emotionally manipulate. Am I proud of this? She's the one that I literally had to tell her, I will not talk to you unless you've had at least 16 ounces of water. And I need proof of it. I need you to show me that you had 16 ounces of water. She didn't drink water. Now I disclose my heart history. Right. That would be so scary, Day. Yours is usually high. Yeah. Oh, you're like my aunt. But you drink water, right, Sammy? Literally all my aunt drank until I started doing this to her. All my aunt drank was sweet tea and Diet Coke. She's like, but it's Diet Coke. It's fine. That's all. And then she added Lipton green tea, which is also hella sweetened. Snackies, are you my cousin? Except my aunt doesn't have any children. Y'all, she also, bless her heart, I love my aunt. I do. She's a little overbearing at times, and I think it is because she doesn't have children. I think she always wanted children. But she couldn't have any of her own. She never got married. She couldn't have kids of her own. And who the fuck? Mott. Bun, damn it. Mary, please. It's diet juice, so it's okay. It's basically water. Jesus Christ. Let me yell at your mother. Can I? Hold on. I still have to go and I have to go and save the clip from that one stream where I yelled about water, and then you can send that to your mom. I'm so bad at the Lions names. I know Lionel because he's our toilet king. Our swinger king. Swinger kinger. And I know Leopold. And then I know that Rory's there because that's my sweet little baby boy, but it's not actually my sweet little baby boy. But now my aunt drinks water. The other day she was even like, I drank 64 ounces of water today. And I'm like, that's still not enough. But you know what? I'm really proud of you. But she also, so she was like, I'm going to ask she knows about my issues recently, right? And she was like, I'm going to ask my therapist if maybe she can help you. And I was like, I doubt she can, Susie, because she's in the States and I'm over here. But I would really appreciate it if you would ask. That would be amazing. That would be so good. And then she texts me the other day and she's like, she's all booked up, but here are some things she said you can take. And I'm like, I don't know that I like that you have a therapist that's advising me to take something without ever even speaking to me. And it's like natural stuff, right? But it's like St. John's wort. And I'm like, I know the side effects of that. I know that that doesn't work well with a lot of other medications. And then like ashwagandha, which isn't as bad, but like still, I'm like, I don't know that I like that this lady's telling me what to do. Well, the issue, Day Day, is that I don't have one. Irish Pookie, hello. I like your name. That's why I get angry with those guys that do cart narc videos and will harass people who park in the handicap parking spaces. Just because they might leave their cars near the parking spot. What's going to happen to a van with a wheelchair? Well, but like, okay, listen, I will say this. Move your cars. I'm all move carts because my friend was in my friend was in a wheelchair, but like could drive. Had a special like vehicle to still be able to drive using hands. And she would not have been able to get out of her car in that situation. So I do still think people need to move their cars. Oh, this is Nana? Hello? No. This is not Nana. This is Nana. Yeah. But yeah, I unfortunately don't have a doctor or therapist right now. I guess I technically have a doctor here that I have been to, but he's the worst and I don't plan on going to him again. Like even when I talk to him about my migraines, he's like, here, take some Tylenol. Here, take some extra strength Tylenol. You're the worst. And they don't cover, since I'm a student and I have private health care here. Everybody's like, wow, the insurance in Europe is so much better. For citizens. For residents. But for some reason, they ask me to come here and teach and then don't give me public health insurance. I have private health insurance and I am not allowed to get mental health treatment with that private health insurance. Isn't that fun? It also doesn't cover specialists. So like if I had like a neurological problem, fuck me, I guess. Literally crazy. But yeah, so I'm just raw dogging my mental breakdown right now, which is why it's been so hard. That is in fact the reason that it's as bad as it is. Europe cares about mental health. No, they don't. They don't care about my mental health because I'm just a stupid American. Sorry, I obviously have very strong feelings about this. But yeah. I've literally never been so depressed in my life. This is the worst depressive episode I've ever had. And when I was in the States, when I had a depressive episode not as bad as this, my psychiatrist almost had me hospitalized. So she probably would have me hospitalized now, and yet here I am going to work. Very fun. Love it. Love that I get paid less than minimum wage. We're doing it. Sending virtual fellow bipolar. Thank you. I hate the fucking kangaroos. Even this one. You know what? I hate him more. Why are you a deadbeat dad? Rooney. That's a deadbeat dad name. What is this emote, Snackies? What is it? I can't, my screen is too small, I can't see. I use my, I think you'll know this. I use my XP Pen drawing tablet. It's a snug. Like Snuggles? Sorry, I was like, at first I was like a snail slug. Is it a snail slug or Snuggles? Or something else? Oh, it's characters from Critical Role. Wait, which campaign? To me, it looks like a Grim Reaper Even when I click on it, it doesn't get much bigger, which is weird. I feel like they normally do, but I think my computer's just being stupid. A Grim Reaper and a Ghost. That's what she is? Okay. Campaign 4? Okay, I don't think I know I haven't watched Campaign 4. What is Campaign 4 called? What's the, like, tag for it? Oh, it is a ghost fox. Okay. You call it Campaign 4? Yeah, but they always have, like, a name. Oh, but this one's new, so it might not have a name yet. Yeah, this is the one that just started. Oh, this is the one that Brennan is DMing. Yeah, I haven't watched any of this one. I've watched, like, a little bit of all of them. But not that one. Oh, I forgot who I just talked to. Who did we just see? Rooney. Deadbeat dad. Sorry. Guys, thank you for being here, even despite the tech difficulties at the start. And Sakis, thank you for helping me. I'm glad that I could do this. Otherwise, you might say me. Listen. Okay, listen. Listen. I think it would be fun to do an experiment. No, it wouldn't be fun. It was really bad. Listen. I can't say if it was or wasn't. But, like, wouldn't it be fun if Sammy could just, like, come live with you for, like, a month? Obviously, she can't. Because of, like, work and, like, travel and, like, finances and stuff. But, like, and then just, like, be like, do your thing, family. Oh, Sammy has no responsibilities? Let's see how you do things now! Sorry. I love you, Sammy. That's why I'm so angry, is because I love you. This is Lucha? Yeah. That would be so fun, Snackies. I'm, like, hoping for it to happen. And then, like, maybe we dismantle the government and start fresh. We just need a revolution. It's time. It's time for a revolution, I think. Maybe we should divide the United States. Maybe we should be the divided states instead. We should be a couple countries instead of just one. But anyway, when it happens, and maybe the fascism ends, I would like to visit people. Civil War Part 2. Yeah, Electric Boogaloo. I want Captain America Civil War, but, like, for our country. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm logging Lucha. Visit me. No, listen, if I visit the States, I probably wouldn't take Rory just because that's a really long flight for him and he doesn't like flying. He doesn't like traveling. He is not a world traveler. Like, he is a world traveler, but, like, he doesn't like it. Like, I already feel bad that I'm gonna make him fly back to Korea. I feel so bad. That's okay, you can cry. I'll cry with you. Listen, based on the current trajectory, the fall of fascism is going to be long after the average Pomchi lifespan. Although Rory is obviously going to live forever, so we don't have to worry about that. But when my mom was here, when my mom was here for Christmas, she was like, Brittany, I'm really worried about what's gonna happen to you. Like, if something happens to Rory. This is Coach, right? I'm pretty sure this is Coach. Yeah. It's been so long since we've hunted. I'm not sure on the names. And I'm like, listen, Mom, me too. She's like, you're all alone over here. And I'm like, yep. Sure enough. Like, at least you recognize that I'm mentally unstable, mother. Thank you. Thanks for seeing me. Thanks for knowing that the only thing holding me onto this mortal coil is this freakish-looking little snuggle muffin. Hanging on by a thread, and that thread is Rory's scrawny-ass little legs. Did you, Rory? He's asleep. That's my thread too. Is Rory or Ollie? Do it for her. No, Liz, literally. Like, I'll have thoughts, and then I'm like, but Rory. I have to stay here for Rory. Or even like when I'm having like my bed rot days. I'm like, I could just stay in bed all day, and then Rory's like, mother. And I'm like, no, you're right. And Ollie. Oh, I see. Okay, what Mr. Day and Little Day will do when something happens upon it. Oh no. Don't say when. If. If is good. Yeah, it's good to have like a routine. Like when we're struggling like we are. I do think it's good to have a routine like that. She turns 11 this year and she's slowing down. Shh. Rory turns 12 next month. My baby boy. He's also slow. It's actually really sad. Like when we're on our walk. What is this one's name? Y'all listen. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this alligator. Someone in Lil Simsy's chat the other day said that he looks like the Titanic. His name is Jim? Are you serious? Dell. And like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Oh, it's Dell. Like, yeah, right? Hold on. Hold on. I'm struggling. Oh, where's my laptop? Bitch? There it is. What? God, fucking. We didn't used to have to do this. You didn't used to have to sell your soul. Go away. Like, hello? Look at it. You said, and you saw plain. That's also fair. I can see, like, the plain windows. But, like, Titanic. Look at him. $12,500 pages this year. Oh my goodness. Food is finally on the way. I'll be back. Oh my god, enjoy your food. I hope it's delicious. How many pages have I read? I don't know. I haven't kept track of them all. I need to. I need to update my tracker with my fanfics. I made a tracker so I can track books and fanfics. You know what? I think I did read one book. Hold on. Now I want to check my tracker. Oh, I moved some. There we go. Let me check my reading tracker. Reading logs. Nope, that's not it. This one? Nope. Here it is. I had Storygraph, Sammy, and then I just, for some reason, I couldn't update it. Like, my brain was just like, no. And so I made a sheet where I can track where is it? Where I can track, no, it's not this one. I'm just gonna go reading books and fics. Because, like, you can track fics technically, right, in Storygraph. But it's so difficult. It is not intuitive at all. It takes a lot of effort. No, I don't even use what I have a fucking Excel sheet. But now did I put it in a different drive? Because this isn't it. That's just my fic tracker, but I have one that's fics and books. Hold on, let me check my other drive. Because maybe I put it in here. No. Oh no, no, it is the right one. I'm stupid. I just haven't updated it since. Hold on. Here's my details. January 12th. Is the last time I updated this. As of January 12th, I had read 7,000 words, which is not a lot. That's not even right. I just hadn't updated it. That's probably even the day I made this. That's funny. But yeah, I just have an Excel sheet. I need to update it. I read a lot more than that. And now one of my fic actually that I was talking about earlier, the one by Jaybird, has been updated and I need to read it. And Jaybird's chapters are crazy long. Like, I just released a chapter recently that was 10,000 words. And like, that's a lot of words for me. For like a single chapter, like to write. Most of my chapter, honestly, I have a whole fic that's like 7,000 words. Like it's multi-chapters and it's 7,000 words. Hold on, let me look up. How many pages is 10,000 words? Is about, it can, depending on how it's spaced, can be 20 to 40 pages in a book. That's a long chapter. It's not like a super long chapter. That's a long chapter. But Jaybird's, like, legitimately, like, 50,000. How many pages is 50,000 words? 200 pages. For a single chapter. For a single chapter. 200 pages. Hold on, let me look up how long this fic is. Let's find out how long it is. Because I'm curious. It only has one chapter left. Oh my god. I'm gonna throw up. No, it doesn't. It's been changed to a question mark now. Who knows how long it is? It is currently 731,000 words. A lot of words. Almost 2,500 pages. For this one fic that I read. This is a single fanfic. Is the equivalent of almost 2,500 pages. And it's legitimately the best thing I've ever read. It's so good. This is what, see? Yeah, exactly. That's why I made this tracker, so I can track my fanfics and my books. And it's so good. Like, I want to read a passage from it, but it's kind of fucked up. Maybe I can find like a passage that's not fucked up. Let me just find a random... Like, I'm sure I could just scroll. I'm ready. It's so funny because the first chapter, like, is long, but it's not that long. Like, even, this is a short paragraph. I'm going to read this short paragraph. Unnecessarily revealing as Angel's accoutrement might be, Hugh was truly a vision. Such trappings were unworthy of the body whose virtue made even these skimpy rags glitter like finery. Alistair ached, head spinning with all the ways one might see that brazen poise accentuated to its utmost potential. That's like a random paragraph in the middle of the first chapter. What do you mean? I love his writing. I love it so much. I really like flowery writing when it's like adding to the story. I don't like a lot of like classics I feel like are unnecessarily flowery. For example, I'll never forget when I was reading Pride and Prejudice for the first time, and I swear to God, Jane Austen spends like 3 pages describing a piano that's barely relevant to that part of the story. And I don't think that that is great. What the fuck is this bitch? But I know a lot of people like Jane Austen, and that's fine. Hello? Oh my god. Hold on, I know this one's name. Is this Pate? Is this Pate? Pom Pom. The other P. The other P duckling. Okay. Okay. Fixer reading. Yes. I'm glad you have your food snackies. I hope it's delicious. I really hope I get my Twitch payout soon so I can order food. I've really been craving Japanese curry, but I don't know if there's anywhere around here that has good Japanese curry. I should ask one of my group chats. I had some, I had a pork cutlet bowl, actually, at a restaurant near my friend's house, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't the best pork cutlet bowl I've ever had. The best pork cutlet bowl I've ever had was in Japan. That is something Japan has right. There are a lot of things I don't like about Japan. Their food, though. They got their food down. Like, I don't think there's a no, there is a bad thing that I had in Japan. But it was at the airport, so I don't think it really counts. We were starving when we got off the plane. The first time we flew to Osaka. We took Peach Airlines, which was fine. Like, it was a fine flight. Perfectly normal flight. And they don't feed you because A, it's a budget airline. B, it's only a 2-hour, not even a 2-hour flight. It's an hour, 45-minute flight. But Korean Air feeds you. And so we got to Japan and we were starving. So we ate at this restaurant in the airport. And I don't even remember what I got, but it was awful. I got some sandwich, I think. And it was disgusting. Felt so good, right? But like the pork cutlet bowl I had, literally just like a random diner we happened upon in Osaka. Delicious. We had, Osaka's also known for kitsune udon, which is like udon with a like fried tofu on it. Delicious. Again, like just like a random restaurant we just happened into. The ramen, like another random. Tia. I do love her. We've thought about taking her. If we see her again, we might. If Tia shows up again today, we might take her. Want a cutlet real bad. I can't do a Jennifer Coolidge impression. Now I want to watch Legally Blonde too. Oh my god, the other day, I used to run a Plex server on my old laptop in America. I got my desktop and then I turned my laptop in a Plex server that was running at all times so like my friends could use it from their houses. Tia over Raymond. But we need a twink. We don't have a twink on our island. I just almost typed twink. We need a twink. And I do think that Raymond is the best twink. But we could have, that's true. We could have the maid cafe. I think if we go maid cafe. For the adult cruise. If we take Tia, what I think would happen is we would then get rid of oh my god, I don't think y'all can hear it. I have my wallpapers set to change every hour, and I just added some new ones, and I forgot to turn the sounds off on them. And so my Kiriko one just started, and it has the music playing in the background, and I got so confused. I was like, did Overwatch just open? Wait, why would it be playing the OG, like when Kiriko was released music? Hold on, I'm turning it off. I was so confused. I remembered to turn it down for so many of them. Cause I don't like when my wallpapers play sounds. I don't like it. I'm playing my own sounds. I don't need your sounds. But yeah, I just added a couple new, well, I added a lot of new ones actually to the rotation. I only had like 3 and now I have like 12. And I forgot. Okay. Cute? Yeah. I was looking at him from behind. I was like, is that Cube? And then I saw his eyes when he turned around. I was like, yep. Sure enough, I do love Cube. Not a thought behind those eyes. Okay, let me go back to my thought before Kiriko so rudely interrupted us. So, if we go the Maid Cafe route, which I think would be very fun, we would have to get rid of... I don't want to get rid of Raymond. I think we need the twink, personally. I think we would need to get rid of either. And I hate to say this. I hate to say it. We would need to get rid of either Blue Bear or Sprocket. And I don't think I want to get rid of Sprocket. And so it would be Blue Bear. I think, and I love Blue Bear. But I think that, like, we kind of already have her vibes on the island. Like, we have Diana already. Like, let me pull up my sheet. Hello? Oh my god, I can't type. I can't find it either. Normally when I just type into my search bar, it searches, like, it can... Here we go. Oh, I didn't title it Dreamies. I titled it Wishlist. Excuse me. Okay. So. And even... So, it's funny, because I feel like Blue Bear and Diana are the ones who have the similar personalities, but they're not the same at all. Diana's snooty and Blue Bear's peppy. But Audie is also peppy. Francine is also snooty. We could get... I feel like Diana fits more than Blue Bear. In fact, hold on, let me show you this. Literally on our list right now, Blue Bear is 10. She's 10. So if I was to change anything, if we were to add Tia, we would get rid of Blue Bear. Like, Meringue's my number one. I want Meringue on every island. Not my nevers. I'll go ahead and add Tia to the maybe. What is Tia's personality type? She's normal. Our Queen Meringue is normal. So here's the thing, too. If we're replacing a Peppy, I would like to get something that we don't have, like a Cranky. But I don't know that I really want Marlo. I like Marlo, but I don't know that I want Marlo. I do think Tia would be higher on my list, just because she fits... even though her personality is the same as Meringue's, I think she fits the vibe better than Marlo. Does that make sense? But right now, we're focusing on Francine. Right? Alright, we have an ad break for 2.5 minutes. So sorry to those of you who have ads. You might not get them. Yeah! We've almost been to 20. Woo, turbo! Hell yeah. Francine's gonna be on this island, so we don't have to even think about it. Imagine it's Tia. After I said I would take her if we saw her again. Take your leftovers downstairs. Was your food good? Oh, it's... Hold on. I always... Oh, it's Cashmere. I don't even have to look at you. I see your face. I like Cashmere a lot. I think she's cute. Yeah, just not very hungry. That's fair. That's how I always know that I'm, like, not doing well. Either physically or mentally is when I'm not hungry. Like, today, I had my croissant for breakfast. That's it. I didn't have a snack. And then I did make a delicious... I burnt it a little bit, but it was still very good. I made a turkey melt for lunch. And I had some chips and a chocolate muffin. And it was really good. And then I had some rice cake. Like some, you know, like those, the round ones. And that's all I've had today. Whereas normally I would have eaten like twice that. Love in the school contacted me once ago. I can't fucking remember. From Lowell Day was 1. Oh my god. Why do they expect you to remember that anyway? Even if you didn't have ADHD. That's wild. Like, my mom is a freak who remembers everything. Maybe not everything. Actually, she forgets, like... She remembers, like, details about people. Like, phone numbers, addresses, social security numbers. She remembers numbers. Because she's an accountant. And also maybe has a touch of autism. I think both of my parents have a touch of autism. I have been peer reviewed. I've never been diagnosed with it. But a lot of people are like, do you? And I'm like, oh. I do have ADHD. That was diagnosed when I was 30 years old. And I had the greatest satisfaction telling my parents, like, hey, remember when I was young and you told me that Susan got special treatment for getting lower grades because she had ADHD? Guess what, bitches? At least it was enough to take the rest of my meds. Hell yeah! Give me my meds. Give me my drugs. You want to know, like, when he sat up and crawled? Oh, yeah, I have no idea. Why? Jesus. Daddy, I'm so sorry. Why? But do people remember that? This is why I can't be a parent. I'm like, that's important when they are a child. Oh, Puddles, right? With her underwear on her head. Yeah. Like, yeah, like that's important when they're little, but he's almost an adult. Why we need that now? Does that count as medical history? See, I couldn't. For so many reasons, I can't be a parent. Number one being I don't want to be. But this is also on the list. That's so stressful. Right, like that's the important stuff, right? Like the surgeries and like... I feel like maybe like when he got diagnosed with like other things, but like when he sat up as an infant? No. 18 years ago? No. I just can't. It can show delay in... Right, but like wouldn't that be something that they would have clocked sooner? Like wouldn't that have been something they would have asked you a long time ago? That's my thing. Like I understand them asking that when he's younger, but now? I don't know. I don't understand, personally. Like, I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. I just don't understand. For example, like my 12-year-old now being diagnosed with this like neurological thing, right? Like I would understand if they asked that question. It would still be, I think, hard to remember 12 years ago, but 18 years ago? Damn. That's hard. Practice development over time. Pretty sure I've given this up. Yeah, look at your records. Damn. Is it our queen? No. I thought it was Gale. I just saw pink and I got excited. Is this... I don't know who this is. I don't know the bears. Ursula. Ursula looks like she's about to tell me horrible, horrible news. Look at her. She's about to give me the worst news of my life. Your mom died. Let me... I can't be saying shit like that. Jess, hi! Hi, Jess. How are you? How's life? Jess, we're still looking for fucking Francine. And I'm also in the middle of a mental breakdown. I hope you're doing well. I'm happy you're here. If anybody just wants to PayPal me like $1,000 so I can leave this place. It wouldn't solve all of my problems, but I think it would solve a lot of them. Oh my god, was that 20? Isn't it crazy? This bitch still hasn't shown up. Hello? What else do we need to do? Real. I opened this email, saw what they wanted, and closed it. No, so fucking real, Day-Day. Like, yeah, don't look at that right now. Nope. Like you said, they can look at their own records. That's wild. Des, how are you? How are things going? It's nice and bright and sunny outside today. I spent like 4 hours outside today, guys. I took Rory to the park and we spent about an hour there. He made some new friends. And then we came home and I made my turkey melt, which was very good, even though I burnt it. And then I took myself to a different park and I drew and I played Pocopia and I took a little nap and it was nice. And I think I got a little sunburn. What do y'all think? Do I look pinker than normal? Yeah. You can see it. Look at my sunburn. I burn very easily. Because I'm pasty AF. Work has been awful, but doing the best other than that. Well, that's good. I'm sorry work has been awful. You and Snackies can commiserate over awful work. What's sad is... Who is this absolute cutie? I don't know this mouse. My work is actually like the best thing in my life right now, which sucks. Bettina. I love her. They want to buy next Thursday. Jesus Christ. Next Thursday, like this one that's coming or the one after that? I love Bettina. She's so cute. I've never seen her before in my life. Watch me like add her and then we actually saw her in this hunt. This 17th. Okay, so this coming. Wait. The 17th is Saturday. Friday. 17th is Friday. It's Friday. I keep thinking it's Saturday because it's the weekend for me, but it's Friday. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm glad that my job doesn't suck. Not to go there. If my job was also bad, guys, I'd be in a hospital whether Madrid likes it or not. Everything else is already bad. At least my job isn't bad. The, situation with my job is bad. Like, we don't make enough money, and even one of my co-teachers, literally, she was like, Brittany, you need to make more money. They don't pay you enough. I was like, you're right, thank you. I wish you could do anything about it. But... Like the situation at my job is not great. But, my actual job is great. Like, my kids are good, my teachers that I work with are good. It's not difficult. It's not my favorite job in the whole wide world, right? But it's fine. Everything else, though. Friday and Thursday. Okay, you don't know. No, that's fair. That's fair. Because I was like, wait, today's the 10th. That's in 7 days. You'll die in 7 days, right? But yeah. I'm so sorry that we're all just having a hard time. That's all I can say. I'm sorry that we're all having a hard time. I'm sorry that fucking Francine has still not come to our island. What more do I have to do? Francine, I'm struggling. Can you please bring me some joy? I need it. We all could use some joy. Bring it. If, like, I can't even tell you how happy it would make me. I'm gonna drink some more beer. I'm gonna drink my depressive beverage for my depressive state. A negative plus a negative makes a positive, right? That's how that works. That's how that works, right? That's what we're doing. Please don't take health advice from me. Why are all of these villagers turned around? Nope, turn back around. Why does it look like he just had his mouth in somebody's butthole? Prince. I don't like him. I feel like I'm forgetting a meeting today. There's nothing on my calendar. Oh my god, fingers crossed. I hope you aren't. Meanwhile, Snackies don't. I'm sorry, Snacky. Did you see his butthole mouth? Emailed your team that you won't be making a meeting. Hell yeah. I'm proud of you. You're not feeling well because your bank account is suspiciously empty of too much money that they owe you. Oh my god. Day-Day, mine too. I'm sure mine isn't as cold as yours, but my house is too cold for me right now. I mean, that is, yeah, that's basically it. But also, like, that should be your reason until they pay. It shouldn't be, but I'm shivering. Oh no. That's not good. Who did we just see? Prince. Prince, our butthole mouth. He could be on the island, I guess. I feel like in general, I feel like the frogs don't like visually fit the theme, but like his butthole mouth could work. Yeah. I'm gonna send you our temperatures today. It was 28 degrees today, Celsius. What is it right now? 26. It's 8 p.m. and it's 26 degrees. That is something very weird here is the high is usually like nighttime. I'm like, no wonder these people are up until 11 p.m. That's when it's warm. Like, it's cold as hell until like 3 p.m. Not today, but like that's what it has been. It'll be like 5 degrees, which is, hold on, like 40 until like noon. Not even noon, like afternoon, like my lunchtime, like 2. I'm like, I don't understand. 69, nice. Oh, I always giggle at 69. I have to stop myself from laughing at 69 at work because all my kids freak out over 67. And so if I start laughing at 69 and they know there's another number, I cannot mentally handle that. Listen, I make 69 jokes with my parents. So. Hello? Oh, I'm blind. This is Bertha, right? The only hippo that I like. No, I also get pissed at 6'7". Oh my god. We literally the other day, like, like positive reinforcement. It's probably gonna work against us. But like one of our teachers said 6'7", and like we saw the student like, and she was like, Omar, good job. I see you practicing your restraint and you're doing an awesome job. And the rest of the class thought it was hilarious. But we're like, no, this is good. Good job. We appreciate you. We're proud of you. And now it's probably gonna, again, work against us. Like, we're trying to be happy about the thing that he did right? But he's a 12-year-old, so. Bertha is Francine Core, you're right. If I was making a Francine-based island, Bertha would be on it. I did start, guys. I started my Glow Core island. I've only recorded this beginning of it, and I need to edit it. But first, I need to edit my Undertale episode 3, which was supposed to go live in January, by the way, when I paid an editor to work on it. Episode 2 and 3. I was promised would be good for January. I got 2, I think, in end of February, maybe early March, and I don't think I'm ever going to see 3, so I'm just going to edit it myself. And it really sucks, because, like, this is a person that I was so excited to work with, and, like, he's friends with one of my friends, and, like, he's a part of one of the orgs that I'm in, And now I like have such a bad taste in my mouth. And I see him still volunteering to help people with things. And I'm like, I paid you. And what I will say, guaranteed, I did not pay him a lot, but he set the rate. I gave him my budget and he gave me a rate that was lower than my budget. It was what he told me to pay. And so like, yeah, it was low, but like I didn't ask for it to be low. Yeah, I'm really upset about it, honestly, because I was so excited. Oh my God, it's Moose. No, I didn't see who it was. Oh, I hate Moose. Go away. And like, I was so excited to have an editor, and it was like this, like so many things have been going wrong in my life, right? And I was like, it's a new year. I'm starting this. I have an editor. Like, I'm taking this seriously. And then it ended up being this like horrible experience for me. Like, he was like, yeah, I'll have this done by this day. Okay, well, that day come and went. I did not get any correspondence from him. He's like, oh, hey, sorry, it's late. Nothing. I had to reach out after it was already past the date that I was supposed to put it live, which is well after the date he told me it would be done. I was like, hey, checking on this. And it's just like I hate that something that I was so excited about became like such a source of like stress and like anxiety for me. He's so lucky I'm not doing a blasphemy. Yeah. Listen, if you have the mental capacity again and I have the money again, Snackies, I would love to pay you to edit my videos. Because like, I like editing, but it's not on the top of my list. It's not how I want to spend my time. Like, there are things that I would rather be doing. Like, the time that it takes me to edit one video, I could do a drawing. I could film 3 more videos. Maybe not 3 more, but at least 2 more. And I'm not a great editor. I know this, but it's not something that I want to put the like time into like learning and getting good at. And so I'm just, and you know what's also, he was like, oh, I'm going to do all this stuff. I'm going to make this thumbnail for you. I'm going to do like the SEO stuff on it. It's literally the worst performing video on my channel. Like, I'm so salty about it. iNabber, what is that? Oh, I do it for free, just have the practice and fun with it. Yeah, but I don't want you to have to do it for free. You have skills and you deserve to be compensated for those skills. Speaking of, let me know if you want a pink tuber. Because that wouldn't be free. That would be me paying you back. Consider. Consider that. Did I say girl? I'm so sorry. Who the fuck is this? Look at your tiny ass little eyes. Sometimes I do things like I say dude, you don't mind girl, okay. I say dude and girl, like, without thinking. Bubbles. I'm so sorry, Bubbles, I don't like you. I think in another world I might find you cute, but not in this one. You grew up in California. Okay, good. I didn't grow up in California. Nice. Like, I even call... There's this guy that I used to play... When I played League, that I'd play League with, and I called him girl. And, like... It became, like, a joke between us, but now I still do it. And I'm like, I need to stop. The dude have... No, yeah, right? Like, I do the bruh... I do bruh all the time. Oh, my God. I'm like, bro, I was just doing this. And then they're like... I'm not a bro. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. He calls me, your husband calls you little bro. That's some fanfic material, man. You don't find it right. Okay, good. Yeah, good. If you don't want me to, let me know though. Because like, it's just like one of those things that I say. And then after the fact, I'm like, wait, shit. Like, I even do it to Acorn sometimes. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I hate, like... My aunt doesn't understand, like... non-binary. So like I've explained to them that, like, Acorn uses, like, that Acorn's not a boy or a girl, right? And obviously I don't say Acorn, I use their real name. And I'll be saying like, oh yeah, Acorn really likes the school that they're at, and like they're doing this and they're doing this. And then my aunt's like, oh, is she enjoying it? And I'm just like, they are enjoying it. Oh, Sammy, it's your girl. We're close enough. Yeah. No, I understand. I still feel bad about it, but I'll feel less bad about it now that we talk about it. Because I will try to actively not do it, but it might still happen. Because again, I say bruh, dude. I think I say bruh more than dude. I used to say dude a lot, but I say bruh a lot more. And then I say girl. Like, girl, you know? Yeah. It's just one of those things. I need to like train it out of my vocabulary. God, this view just looks so much better, right? When we can look at the little gate with like the little plant and stuff. No, right. That's how I feel about it. When you're using it in that context, right? Like, girl, did you see this? Or like, bruh. Bruh. Did you see what I just did? Right? You know? But I know a lot of people don't feel that way. Like, I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to use girl to like describe somebody. First of all, that's weird. But also. Now girl doesn't know how to be. Okay, good. If people want to make dude and bro. Right. Like, why is everything that's quote unquote gender neutral? Why is it man-centered? We know why. But like, it doesn't make sense. Like, unisex clothing is man clothing for men. Why? Men can wear skirts. Wear your skirt. Wear your dress. Have a good time. Jesus wore dresses. You wrote a paper about that in one of my linguistics classes? Incredible. I don't remember any paper I wrote. Thanks, horrible memory that's likely because of childhood trauma. It's so funny because, like, when I, like, actually think about my childhood, I'm like, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that bad. Like, I wasn't, like, mentally. Well, I wasn't physically abused. Oh, it's Lyman. But, like, A, being treated so differently from my sister. And B, like, both of my parents were just, like, so, like, emotionally unregulated for, like, different reasons. Like, it was traumatic, but, like, in a different way than I think a lot of people think. And so they're like, oh, that's not real childhood trauma. And I'm like, tell that to my psychiatrist. Because it's like, why can't I remember anything from my childhood? Oh. Denomination, yeah. Just a master's program you're in? Hell yeah. Like, I can't even remember the papers that I wrote in college. I can barely remember the projects I did. Those were, like, big. Like, my last, like, long-term serious relationship, like, he would be telling me all these stories about his childhood, and I'm like, how do you remember that? And he's like, oh, it was important to me. And I was like, there are important things to me that I don't know until people bring them up. Like, it's not that I am trying to forget. Like, my mom will be like, do you remember this family member? And I'm like, nope. Who's that? Or like, so-and-so was visiting. Who the hell is so-and-so? Do you know Dottie? No. Who's Dottie? Like, I remember his video. Right, like, I have like snippets of memories from my childhood, but like, I can't remember. Like, and they are the good memories, right? I remember like very specific traumatic events. Like, I remember I was in the car with my aunt when we got into a pretty bad car accident, and everybody was like very scared. I don't actually even remember what happened. I just remember that I was in the car, the accident happened. When I was 4 years old, we went on a cruise. Is this Nan? I can't see. Yeah, this is Dan, right? No, this is Velma. Sorry, she turned around and this always happens. When I was 4 years old, we went on a cruise, and we had a server named Vishti, and she was my favorite person in the whole wide world. I loved her. I was 4 years old. She would cut my steak for me. She would sing me little songs. She would dance with me. She would hold me. It was the best week of my life. And then one day we went to dinner, and someone was at our table, and Vishti was their server instead of my server. Because this family came to dinner at the wrong time. And they sat them at our table. And I cried and I cried and I cried because Vishti was my server. She was my friend, not their friend. I was like, this is a traumatic event for me. I did lose it. Like, I was full on sobbing, man. There I go, man, right? Like, I was full on sobbing. They sat us at another table, and then this other server was like, it's okay. Like, I'm gonna be your server. You'll like me just as much as her. You can call me Uncle Paul. And little 4-year-old me was like, I already have an Uncle Paul. And like, I vividly remember that. I couldn't tell you anything else that happened when I was 4 years old. Yeah, fuck you, Uncle Paul. But in the end, I had a really good time with him. He's the first person who taught me see you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile, soon, baboon. And I really enjoyed that. And we were good friends by the end of the night. But then Vishti was my server the next day. And she still, like, came over and talked to me, even though she wasn't my server. And I'm like, she probably felt so bad. It wasn't this poor woman's fault. She was just doing her job. The Buffalo Trio, yeah. You also know all of them? Velma. It's like, how do I spell things again? But like, when's my next memory? I remember my first grade teacher hated me, and I don't know why. She was so mean to me. Who is this? Oh, it's Walker. Walker, Texas Ranger. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Day Day. Yeah, do you have something else you can eat? Or can someone get you something? I would make you a turkey melt. But it'll be bad by the time it gets to you. And also I might burn it because that's how I almost ruined my lunch too. I was in the kitchen and I was making my lunch, and then I was like, okay, like, I need the cheese to melt now. And so I put the little lid on it, and I started washing dishes and like cleaning up the kitchen a little bit. And then I smelled burnt bread, and I was like, oh, my sandwich. Your protein coffee and eat a beef stick. Honestly, to me, that sounds great. I know that that's not a meal. But that sounds delicious. Like a Slim Jim and some protein coffee. I got some things here that I thought would be like Slim Jims. They're not. They're awful. I should have known. Walker. Texas Ranger. R.I.P. Actually, rest in hell, motherfucker. Sorry. 34 grams of protein. Hell yeah. That's a lot of protein. All this talk about memories making me realize I don't remember a single thing about my sophomore year of college. That's fair. That's actually, I feel like, when my memories started, like, staying put. Although not really. Oh yeah, do I, let's, like, okay, so when I was 4 years old, that happened. When I was first grade, I do remember I got in trouble for the first time in school in second grade. Again, traumatic event. I saw somebody had written, like, they had written down the spelling words, and he had them in his desk. And I was like, oh, I didn't know we could do that. And so I did it the next time. Guess what, chat? That's cheating. And so I got in trouble for cheating, and I cried because I didn't know what cheating was. I was like, but he did it, so then I got us both in trouble. I was like, oh, I didn't know we could have a list of the words. That's so helpful. And then in third grade, this isn't a trauma experience. This is a good experience. This is Lily, right? Yeah, Lily, she's cute. Why didn't they explain? I mean, yeah. Like, I didn't actually get in trouble. Like, my teacher was very nice, and she was like, Brittany, you can't do this. This is bad. And then, like, she explained to me, like, what cheating was. I do think the boy got in trouble because I think that he had already done it before. Yeah. No, she was a wonderful teacher. My first grade teacher probably would have just, like, failed me and, like, put it on my permanent record, and, like, it would have been awful. But my second grade teacher was wonderful. And then my third grade teacher. She was, like, everybody hated her, but I loved her. She was a hard ass, but, like, I'm also a hard ass. Although I wasn't then, I was a third grade child. But, like, I loved her. And she would, if we kept our desks neat when we went to recess, she would leave us a prize. And I never got the prize because guess what? Even though I wasn't diagnosed, your girl had ADHD, and so my desk was a nightmare. Except one day, like, I took so much time, I made sure my desk was as neat as it could be. I organized my notebooks. I put my pencils and my colored pencils and my things where they were supposed to be in my desk. And then we came back from recess and I had a little pumpkin cookie in my desk, and it was the happiest day of my life. Up until that point. Most of my childhood is just memories of emotions, not actual memories. Yeah. Oh my god, no, Day-Day, that's what we're talking about. Like, I'm telling you the very few childhood memories I have because I don't remember anything. Yeah, listen. She was a hard ass. I'm a hard ass now. It was really sweet. Like, my teacher the other day she was like, so she wasn't there in the morning, my co-teacher, because she had a doctor's appointment. She has, like, problems with her hip, which is very, very unfortunate. So she had a really important doctor's appointment for them to decide, like, the next steps. And so she was like, you're gonna lead the class. Like, here's the stuff there's gonna be. I'm not allowed to be alone in the classroom with the students. So, like, there was still going to be, like, another teacher there with me. These poor teachers. This one's Rory, right? This scary one. Ugh. I hate that this is the one that's named Rory. Look at his creepy eyebrows and his creepy mustache. That's not what my son looks like. My son is cute. And, like, Rory does kind of look like a little lion when you can see his little mane, but not like that. But anyway, so my teacher was late. So, like, I ran the classroom in the morning, and then she showed up, like, right before, like, break time. But, like, all of the teachers were, like, telling her, like, what a good job I did. Like, oh my god, she's such a good teacher. Like, she has command of the classroom. And she's telling them, like, oh yeah, like, they really respect her. They have a lot of respect for Brittany. Like, they've never had this much respect for, like, a teaching assistant before. And I'm just like, do they respect me? Ew. But I'm a hard ass, right? Like I like to have fun. Like, I'm silly with them. But then I'm also like, y'all shut the fuck up. Not really, but kind of. A disgrace for the name, right? My father's wife was a physically abusive woman to my siblings. Oh my god. Just emotionally and mentally. I think the only reason she never laid a hand on me was because she was scared of my mom. Good for your mom. Bad for her, though. Ew. I got, like, spanked. Which, like, now I know is physically abusive. But, like, back then I didn't. And I didn't get spanked a lot because I was scared. And so, like, out of fear, I didn't do certain things because I saw that my sister got spanked. And so I was like, well, I'm just gonna shut my fucking mouth. And my grandma did the thing. This only happened to me once. Don't talk shit about my grandma. She's dead and I love her. My grandma did do the thing where she was like, all right, go outside and pick a switch. And if it's not good enough, I'm going to find the worst one. Anybody else ever have to pick your own switch to be beat with? It only happened to me once. And she would spank us with the green spoon. If we were bad. Chevry. I can't say this one's name. Chevry? I don't know. My father's still married to them. That's crazy. Like, I can't imagine, like, watching somebody do that to your children and then stay with them. Once and once I didn't pick a good enough one. Yeah. Oh no. I picked a good enough one. It was fine. I had a little mark on the back of my legs. I maybe picked a too good enough one, actually. Looking back. My mom's sister, this was not something that happened to me. This happened to my little cousin. And this is fucked up. They had a paddle, and it looked like a ping pong paddle, right? But it had a face on it. It had eyes and a mouth, and the eyes and the mouth were like hollowed out holes so they could swing harder. And that's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up indeed. We didn't have that. There was the belt. Your uncle had that too? Oh my god. I never got hit with that. That was only for my cousin. There was a belt. We also, if we said a bad word, which when I was a kid, a bad word was like stupid. Like we couldn't say stupid. Then we had to wash our mouths out with soap. And again, there were signs. I really liked the soap. I would sometimes do it. Like my sister would have to wash her mouth out with soap and I'd say, me too. So my mom kept changing soaps until she found one I didn't like. It's the Orange Dawn dish soap, if you're wondering. Not the copium. No, but really though. I'm sure there are good memories from my childhood. I told you about Vishti and the pumpkin dizzy. And the pumpkin cookie. Those are the good memories. My father's wife picked me out at 16. When they did, she looked me in the eye and told me something was wrong with my head and that I shouldn't hang out with the gay kids. Oh my god. She's the worst. Can we kill her? Memories I have. My violin teacher dying. Sorry, that was a lot to unload in the chat just all of a sudden. I like staked my entire personality around playing the violin and like my lessons with my violin teacher, and like I was going to be just like her, and she went to Juilliard and I was going to Juilliard, and then she died. Guess who stopped practicing her violin? I still played. I just didn't practice. I still went to orchestra. I still love playing the violin. I wish I had mine here. I might buy a violin when I get back to Korea. I really miss playing the violin. I never practiced the violin again for like more than 10 minutes at a time. Wait, what does it mean? Wait, what's the knife for? My mom, on the other hand, is a badass, and her husband adopted me when I was 33. Aww. What a nice man. That's sweet. I'm glad you had them in your life, Day Day. That's good. Having to murder in Minecraft. Yeah. Wait, who are you murdering in Minecraft? Day Day's family? Because yes. 14 tickets left. I've missed so many islands. Who the fuck is this? Victoria. I should know that. Victoria's Victoria. She's a little racehorse. Oh my god, isn't it so fun? I don't do the Pokemon thing in Minecraft, but I love watching people do the Pokemon thing in Minecraft. It's so cool. Like, you can do battles and everything. You can catch them. Oh my god, it's so fun. No, it's fine. We've been chit-chatting, and we've been yapping. It's my fave, and I just haven't been paying attention. Like, it is what it is. You started the Pichu? Hell yeah. Y'all, I accidentally watched somebody... I'm trying not to watch a lot of Pokopia streams because I don't want spoilers. Because it does have, like, a story that you progress through, and I don't want spoilers. And I accidentally... I watch YouTube when I go to bed, usually. And last night I turned on, so it's usually, like, my YouTube is usually either Emong, Overwatch videos, Flats, Overwatch videos. Those two twins whose names I can't remember right now playing The Sims, or Lil Simsy, who plays The Sims in Animal Crossing. But she has also been playing Pokopia, and I woke up to a Pokopia video, and she was in the same world that I'm in, about where I'm at. So I was like, oh, it's fine. But she has an ability that I don't have. And so now I got spoiled for this ability, and I don't know how to get it. You watch murder documentaries and fall asleep? I can't do that because I really internalize things like that, and I get too paranoid. I know a lot of people really like true crime. And I think for a lot of people it like calms them down because it's like, oh, it is just, I don't know. But for me, it makes me literally nauseous. Like, even I read this book, and it was a great book. Shit, I can't remember the name of the book right now. I even told my coworker to read it. It was so good. But it literally, like, I could only read it a little bit at a time because it made me so nauseous and anxious. Butch. What was the ability? I don't remember what it's called, but, like, she turned into, like, what's the Gollum one? Like a little rock man. And she could break down a lot of rocks at one time. I don't remember his name right now. I want to say Gollum, but that doesn't seem right. Right? Day, I'm having so much fun with it. Like, was it financially responsible for me to go ahead and buy the Switch 2? No. Have I had to go out without things that is kind of hard? Yes. Did I miscalculate my money that I had in my account, and I would have been fucked if my mom hadn't sent me money for Easter? Yes. Buying books, not a Switch. No, that's fair. That makes sense for you, right? I will say I am happy that I bought the Switch 2. I have so few things that bring me joy right now, and that is the biggest one at the moment. And so I do think in the grand scheme of things, like, I don't regret it. It wasn't a smart choice, but I don't regret it. I wouldn't advise other people to do the same. But the Switch 2 calls are getting louder for me. Listen. Like, it literally cost half of my paycheck. Almost. Like, for Pokopia and the Switch 2, almost half of my paycheck. And then almost half of it goes for my rent. And so I had a little, like, backlog. Should I be saving that for my upcoming move back to Korea? Yes. Did I know? You might be getting money back? Hell yeah. Fingers crossed, man. That'd be awesome. I know that's what a lot of people are doing. They're going to use their tax return. I hope my bank can sort out my IRS debacle so I can help Sandy because I'm going to finance one for her. That sounds like such a good idea. That's so nice of you. And if her parents are... Oh! It's our good pal Lucky. Come here, buddy. We used to have Lucky. He moved away. Because he kind of fits with the island, but I just don't think he would have a good time. Yeah, I'm so sorry about your issues, Snappies. I am getting mixed information on if I need to file. I think I probably should. But part of me doesn't want to. Because since I only worked half a year in Korea, I didn't make enough to file. And then the money that I make here isn't considered income. It's not taxed by the Spanish government. It's a stipend. And there's this lawyer in one of our group chats who's saying that means that we don't have to claim it for U.S. taxes. My Korean income I did have to claim because I was being taxed by a foreign government, so then I have to share that with the United States government. But because it's under a certain threshold, what I have found is that I don't have to, and I'm like, should I? I don't know. Fuck them, TBH. Yeah, right? I don't want to give them money anyway. You get your money from 1099 instead of W2, yeah. Do you pay throughout the year, or do you do it all at once? Yeah, 1099 is hard. I was a 1099 employee for a couple of years. I did like freelance. Booty, hello. How are you? What's up? Y'all, me and Booty found out that I used to live close to Booty. I was born and raised close to Booty. Oh my god, I had part of my chocolate muffin still in my fingernail, guys. Isn't that gross? You have to file for a little day this year. Hey! That was my mom had to do that for me when I was a kid. I started working when I was... Technically, I started working when I was 14, but that wasn't legal. I started working when I was 15. I started filing taxes when I was 15. You're just tired? Honestly, so fair. I'm not tired, but that's because I took a nap right before stream, and I took a short nap at the park, too. Does anybody else get sleepy when you're in the sun for a long time? I get the sun sleepies. Thank you for being here, Booty. Yeah, you get the sun sleepies, too? Oh. This is Fang. With his killer eyeshadow. Yeah. And no, yeah, I got sunburned. I wasn't even in the sun that long and I got sunburned. It's not too bad. Like, I had sunscreen on. But my body doesn't care. Even, like, I put sunscreen on my face every day all year round. Because, again, my body doesn't care. I will get sunburned. Even if it's cloudy. That's honestly when it's worse. Because, like, I don't think about it. I don't reapply. But I become a lobster so fast. Probably a scientific explanation, but I say it is because you're part cat. Is that why I get sleepy in the sun? Rory also gets sleepy in the sun, though. Maybe I'm part dog. Wait, we're not as bad as I thought we were. We're only one. We only missed one. I thought we missed like 2 or 3, but we only missed one. Cat dog. Cat dog. Cat dog. Anybody else like that show as a kid? But SBF 50. No, yeah. No, me too, Day Day. Same Z's. That's what mine is. I think that's what it is. This one's just my face one. Nope, I can't find it. Yeah, Princess Peach with a parasol? Yeah. I was gonna say who it was. What? Who what was? Cat dog? Or someone else? Something else. I don't know. Streamer Range really got me today. The missing villager. Oh, do you know who it was? Let me look at it real fast. I have no idea. Heading to work. Have a good day at work, Sammy. Wait, I think I know who it is. Isn't it Nana? Did I not log Nana? Nope, there's Nana. She's 260. Never mind, I found her. Your boss says you should be working. Listen, tell your boss to shut the fuck up. Yeah, I thought it, yeah. I'm like looking. I'm trying to see if I remember. But I don't. Oh well. Tease what to tease. Let me check my bingo card. I haven't gotten anybody new on my bingo card. That's crazy. Almost 300 villagers. I'll tell the boss those exact words. Good, good, good. Who's your boss? Who are we calling your boss? I just want to make sure that I'm clear. Oh, you're your boss. I thought like we were joking that it was like one of your pets. Like I called Rory. This could have been Francine. This is Carmen. My wife threw me out last night. I'm excited to see where this goes. Why? Why did your wife throw you out, Booty? I don't like Carmen's little side part because it looks too fake. I love a side part, but I don't like that one. Booty, I have to know. She can't handle my South American animal puns. Oh, I really can't wait. Yeah, I'm excited to hear. I should have single manly cheer. Okay. Fauna isn't responsible enough to be my boss this morning. She spent 30 minutes eating mulch. Not the Post-its. I said I'll pack my bags then. Yeah. Yeah. Womp, 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 womp. I might need to make that into a sound alert. Or like the just for Booty. Then she narrowed her eyes and said, Toucan play at that game. And honestly, that was kind of foul. Listen, the Toucan one's good. I think we need to work on the foul one. Foul aren't only South American. If we're leaning on the South American thing, I think we need to be a little more specific. A little more Pacific. I'm sorry, I've got criticisms for your joke. Are you ready? What's wrong with me? Sorry. Did anybody else, when you like needed to practice your music, but you couldn't play your instrument? I know this one. I can't remember his name. I want to say Boris, but that's wrong. Hugh! Oh, because he's Hughes! Hugh. I'm pretty sure there is a cub named Boris, by the way. It's just not this one. Also, I have no wife. Shh. I need to make 7 bags by the 25th, so I should be working. Listen. You can do like a bag a day. You have plenty of time. You can finish before you have to have that information about Lil Day over to the school. You sent me the sounds? Oh my god. Not the maidenless. Sammy, my hero. Thank you, Sammy. Where's my tracker? Okay. I can't believe Booty's the maidenless Booty. Damn. There are many bootyless maidens, but not all maidenless booties. I'm not a bootyless maiden. Y'all, oh my god, did I tell you about the old lady who yelled at me last weekend? This is not about my booty. I was walking Rory, and it wasn't even about my clothes. It's never about my clothes. They stare at me, but they don't say anything. This woman, this Spanish woman, she's like in her 50s, maybe? 60s? Probably 60s. Maybe older, actually. I don't know. She gave off boomer vibes, but she could have been older Gen X, you know? So, like, maybe older 60s. She was, like, an old lady. And she comes up to me and in Spanish, she's like, no, literally Saki's, right? And she's like, I just know your grandmother's disappointed in you with hair like that. And I got to use my very limited Spanish to tell her they're both dead. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And like walked away. And I'm like, why would you say that to a stranger, you weirdo? Like, now who's uncomfortable? Los dos son muertos. Like, what do you want? Fucking crazy, man. I love getting to tell people are dead, make them feel bad. No, right, though. It's like really the first time it's ever happened for me. And it was great. And it was so funny. She was so upset. And then like around the corner, there was this other lady and she was like in Spanish, she's like, is your dog Japanese? I'm like, oh, no. No, he's not Japanese. Oh my god, Snacky's yes. Too bad he's dead. Crazy. It's just, like, I don't get it. Like, why? What's the reason? Like, I know that they just are, like, trying to make you, like, feel bad about something, right? But you don't know this person. Why does that matter to you? And, like, I've never gotten to use the, like, she's dead thing before, right? Because, like, both of my parents are alive. My sister's alive. I don't know. That's, like, all of my close, like, family is living, except for my grandparents. I don't have any grandparents. They're all dead. Thank you for the follow, Linford. I'm sorry we're talking about our dead families. Yeah, pause. Reverse. What the hell? Listen. Listen. Anyone dead? No. Sorry. Welcome to the Caps Lock crew. I forget this koala's name. That is the most perfect time for you to use the hey bud. Sydney. This one's Sydney. Sydney is purple. She's very cute. I like her a lot. A bit random. No, it wasn't random. I was telling a story. How are you? Welcome to Animal Crossing. Sometimes chatting be like that. Our chatting is always a little bit unhinged. I do think this is the first time we've talked about death instead of like weird sex things. So it's a fun change of pace. Maybe fun isn't the word there. I'm sorry. Here, I can copy and paste it though. Like I could make you a mod, but I just feel like, oh, never mind. Sammy did it. I'm too slow. I just feel like that's you have so many things you're already doing. I almost typed snackies into the villager. Sydney. Anyway, Linford, welcome in, welcome in. Tell us about yourself. Guys, did I ask you a question of the day? Exclamation point QOTD. You would be a cute villager. I agree. What do you like to do when it's sunny outside? What's your favorite thing to do? On a sunny day, because mine is. Ideally, I would like to go to the beach. Even if it's too cold to get in the water, I still like to go and just like lay out in the sun on the beach. I'm going to turn into a lobster. That's fine. I'm still going to do it. Suffer. If I don't have a beach, like I don't right now, I do the same thing at the park. Sit inside and read. Well, fair. Sit inside and turn on the okay. Y'all don't like going outside? Sleep outside. No, yeah, Snacky's good. Good. That's what I did today. I went to the park and I took a little nap outside. I have a little picnic blanket. It's got like a little thing on the bottom, so it like even if the ground is wet, like you don't get wet. It's very nice. But yeah, like when I lived in Charleston, I would go to the beach all the time. I will say, like, I don't get hot. It takes a lot for me to get hot. I think there is something legitimately wrong with my body. Tibble. Yep, I was right. Okay. I didn't want to say it, but I was pretty sure. Like, my ideal temperature is like 30, 31 degrees Celsius, which other people think is very hot. Not me. And even then, like, it takes until like 40s for me to like really feel heat. Like 30 is just like I'm chilling. Do you sweat, Glow? I do sweat, but it takes a lot. Like I don't usually sweat just because I'm hot. I have to be like exerting myself. And like I have to be exerting myself like a lot. I used to love summer in Delaware, like a warm sunny day sitting in the sun. But it's dank. No, that's fair. Florida summer is very different than Delaware summer, right? But yeah, I don't sweat very easily. My aunt says, me and my aunt are the same. We don't sweat easily. My aunt says we glisten. Like, if I'm just, like, in the sun for a long time. But, like, today I didn't sweat at all. Like, I didn't even glisten. Like, I'll get, like a little bit right here. That's why you're built for the heat. I'm a vampire. Yeah, like, my body doesn't need to cool down. It does need to heat up, and it can't do that. My body is not good at creating its own heat, which is a problem in the winter. Who did we just see? Tybalt. Like, I can go outside, even when it's not even that cold. But it's, like, cold for me. Like, under 60 degrees. And, like, I will lose feeling in my toes. And, like, my toes will turn, like, stark white. Like, my body stops sending blood to them. Because it's, like, it's too late. It's too late. Cut them off. We don't need them. The skin of a killer, but that's why I'm so pale. I was in the sun all day today. This is what color I am. I blend in with my white shell. I sleep with 2 comforters. You're right. No, I have my heated mattress pad. It's 85 degrees outside, and I'm still sleeping with my heated mattress pad. I love my heated mattress pad. Consider dating. Love a heated mattress pad. But yeah, I just don't get hot. My dad doesn't get hot either. And, like, he's a big guy. He's a tall guy. My dad shrank. My dad used to be 6'5", and he is getting older. He used to be 6'5". He went to the doctor. He has to do a physical for his job. Because he's a truck driver. They have to make sure he, like, you know, can still safely operate a giant death machine. Okay. I was like, that's not Tybalt again, right? I don't remember what the tigers look like. Rowan. And now he got his physical like September or something. I don't know. I saw him in December. He's 6'3" now. My dad lost 2 inches. And now my mom's worried that she's also going to shrink. Because when he got his physical, I think he has to get them every 2 years. So 2 years ago, he was still 6'5". But now he's 6'3". And that's just really funny to me. Well, I need a fan on me during winter. No. I do, like, not necessarily a fan. I have to have noise at all times. I can't sit in silence. I can't be alone with my thoughts. No, thank you. And so, like, I'll turn a fan on just for the sound, right? Or a heater on just for the sound. Or, like, I have to have videos or, like, something playing when I'm going to sleep. I can't sleep in silence. In Korea, I would listen to, like, soundscapes, but here soundscapes are not enough. There are too many noises happening around me, but they're not the right noises. You know what I mean? Like, I can hear the people outside, like, in the courtyard entirely too clearly. Like, my roommate's doing things I can hear. And so I have to have a video on. Like, I have to have something that occupies, like, every side of my brain. Whereas in Korea, that wasn't a problem. Even in the States, that wasn't a problem. I did soundscapes in the States, too. Not the rain on the car drive. What do you mean? I have a fan going because I need the room cold when I sleep. Oh, see, I don't want the room cold. Like, my room could be... In fact, y'all, listen. I do want the room cooler when I'm sleeping than when I am awake. But I don't want it cold. In the United States, when I still lived in the States, when I lived alone, I kept my apartment during the day at 78 degrees. And then when I'd go to bed at night, I'd turn it down to 75. It raining. Oh, I see. I would turn it down to 75 so I could sleep. Is this Marine? Nope, it's not Marine. Is this Apple? Oh, it's Apple. I love Apple. What a cutie. She cannot come to our adult-only island. My house stays between 70 and 72 all year round. I would die. When Acorn and I lived together, we had to come to an agreement. The fact that Acorn and I could live together and like be happy about it says so much about us and our friendship, because Acorn is always hot and I am always cold. So my ideal temperature inside is 78 degrees and Acorn's ideal temperature inside is like 65 degrees or something crazy. And so we compromised to 73 degrees. Maybe it was 67 was Acorn's ideal temperature. So we compromised to 73. So we kept our thermostat at 73. And so Acorn was always hot and I was always cold. Like Acorn would literally be like a fan on them and I would be in a blanket. But you know what? We're still best friends. So it's fine. No. Y'all, my I don't know if y'all saw it. My OBS just did the stuttering thing. My thermostat's currently set to 66 and for some reason I'm sweating. I would be dead. Due to Mr. Day's injury, we have to maintain the temp at that. That's so rough. I'm sorry. We would be living in different houses. Divorce. Sorry. Do the preview thing maybe? It's stabilized now. It did the thing just one time. Is it still bad for you? Or is it fine? It just did the thing one time. It's good. Okay, good. If it gets bad for y'all, please let me know. Like a little hiccup. Yeah, it was just the one time. I don't know why. That's why he has his own blankets at night and I have mine. Yeah. But even then, like, during the day, like, I hate when people... This is one of my biggest pet peeves. Is people are like, people who are cold can just add more layers. I can't. Like, obviously, like, right now, it's like I'm not that cold. My legs are a little chilly. But, like, even when I add layers... And I know that people who don't experience it don't understand. If I add more layers, now I just can't move and I'm still cold. I literally cannot generate my own body heat. If I don't have a heat source, I am not getting warmer. Who is this? It's a blue bull, but it's not Stu. T-Bone. I don't think we've seen T-Bone. Right, it doesn't work, right? Because only people who don't get cold think that it works. And there are some people who it does work for, right? People who, like, don't have, like, a problem, I guess. I don't know. Like, there are people who can just put on a blanket and they're fine. No. Like, if I am cold, just like taking clothes off does not make a hot person less hot. You need something to cool you down. I don't know why people don't understand it the other way around. Like, you understand it for cooling off, but you don't understand it for heating up. And I don't get it. And it's really frustrating. And because there are more people who get hot than there are people who get cold, like, we're just left to, like, fuck ourselves. But, like, I literally, like, I could lose fingers and toes. Like, obviously not just from, like, a 70-degree situation, but, like, much sooner than you would think. Have a good day, Sammy. Have a good work. I hope it's nice and easy breezy. Do you have low iron? I am anemic, but even when I take iron supplements, which I can't do here, even when I take iron supplements, it doesn't help my warm thing. I have iron deficient anemia. You gotta lock on, lock on and lock in? Yeah. But yeah, I guess it could be related to my blood sugar stuff, yeah. Yee, love you, have a good day. But yeah, like I said, like I do have like iron deficient anemia, but even when I had iron supplements, it didn't fix the temperature thing. How many do we have left? 4 more after. Yeah, so we're just 1 behind. So I'll skip one after this, I think. We'll skip a number. Oh. What's your name? I don't remember. Looks like she got a little hood on. Faith. Oh my god, wait, do you think it's supposed to be like a little hijab? Because her name is Faith? In which case she should probably have pants on. Maybe it is pants, actually. Maybe that's why it's different. Oh my god, do you think it is? Wait, that's cute, actually. I've never, like, looked at her that closely. You looking for new Animal Crossing friends? We're looking for Francine right now. So yes, we are. She's over here. Boop, 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 boop. And then you can see who we've seen so far up here. We have the tracker. If you want to play bingo, you can do exclamation point bingo. And then you can make a bingo card. And you can play with us. Hold on, let me check to see if any of these recent ones are on my bingo card. Oh. If I send you, no, that's very nice of you, Linford. There's only so many friends you can have on the Switch, though. And so I'm very particular about who I add as a friend. I hope that's okay. I appreciate you, though. Thank you. You meant that kind of friend. You meant, like, Switch friends. I see. But no, yeah, I don't just add, like, anybody as my friend on my Switch. Because you can only have so many friends on the Switch. It has limits. But thank you. Yeah. I thought you meant, are we, like, villager hunting? Because we are. I thought you meant that friend. Ooh, you paid your channel point tax twice. Thanks. Appreciate you. You really, it is tax season. Get those taxes in, my friends. I can't believe we've been almost 300 islands and we still haven't found Francine. 300 islands this hunt, by the way. Double taxes. No. Twice today. Sorry. You don't have any Switch friends? I'm sorry. I'm sure you can find some. Snackies, I'm sorry. You gotta keep playing and you gotta keep chatting and meeting with people. Who the fuck is this? Sylvana. I always say that. Yeah, that's true. I've seen a lot of people on threads. You have threads, Linford? I've seen a lot of people on threads who are looking for Animal Crossing friends. I already have a lot of Switch friends, and I don't... If I just added everybody who wanted to add me, then I wouldn't have any room. Did I add who was last on our list? No, I didn't. Who did we see last? Faith, because I like her cute little outfit. I think Faith's a little hijabi, and I love it. Yeah. I bet Blue Sky, too. I always forget about Sylvana. To this day. Like, how many times have we seen her? That isn't even the first time we've seen Faith. I mean, we have been to almost 300 islands. Oh, I meant to... Hold on, yeah, let me make... I'm gonna make Sylvana 297. Because we missed one. I forgot to log somebody. IDK who? But like, y'all, like I've had my Switch since they came out. I legit like 2017? March 2017, I think. I was at the GameStop. I had my pre-order. I was in line. The guys at that GameStop knew my name. Like, it was always really funny because I would show up. Hold on. We're gonna do a quick pause here. Last three villagers about to happen. So many callings. Right. Like I'm like, do I still talk to this person? No. Do they even still play? No. Right. I just removed like one of my closest friends because I know she doesn't even have a Switch anymore. So I just took her off. Because she got a Switch for Animal Crossing and we played Animal Crossing so much together during COVID and then she never played again. So she got rid of her Switch, which like fair. Like, I don't understand, but like she's not a gamer. It's just not for her. She loved Animal Crossing. She just didn't keep up with it. But I would go to my, like such a stereotypical experience. I would go to my GameStop And it would be full of exactly who you expect it to be full of back in the 2010s. And like the owners would be like, Brittany, not the owners, but the workers, like the managers and the workers would be like, Brittany. And like I would talk to them and chat with them, and I had such a good time. And like everybody else in the store would be like, there's a girl in here. And like, especially at midnight releases, oh my God, it was the funniest fucking shit in the world. When the Switch came out, I showed up early because they always have like pizza and energy drinks and like shit like that at the midnight releases, right? And my GameStop would do like games and like raffles and stuff. And so you'd get there early so you could get the good pizza, and then you get your name in the raffle, blah, blah, blah. And like I would chat. And so I show up, and there it's like out of a fucking bad teenage movie. 2017, I was 25. I wasn't even 25 yet. I was 24. I was turning 25 that summer. And this is my GameStop I go to. I go to this GameStop almost once a week, right? A couple times a month at least. Again, they know me, I know them. So I walk in, Brittany, blah, blah, blah. There is a boy, man, I don't know, a guy sitting on the floor playing his Nintendo DS. There's another guy in the corner playing on the store's like Xbox or something. Same thing. There are two guys up against the window. No, literally, Snackies. That's what it felt like. There are two guys up against the window, like at the front of the store, who are looking at, I think they were looking at Magic the Gathering card. They were looking at some sort of card game. And so I talked to the owners a bit. Like, they gave me like my little ticket to be like my number in line, because they were giving you, based on who got there first, you got to obviously get in line earlier to pick up your Switch or whatever. And like the first couple of people, like we got like an extra, like I got my my Zelda case I got for free because I was one of the first like 10 people or whatever. I got my case. And so I talk with them, and then like they, like somebody else comes in, so they have to like work with them. It was only the two guys working. And so I go over and I sat down next to the two guys up against the window, and I tried to talk to them. I was like, what are we playing, guys? I was like, I'm not really into card games. What is this? And it was again like that like bad movie situation. Like, you think this doesn't happen in real life, and it does. And they were like, oh, it's and I don't remember what it was. They told me what it was. I don't remember. This was almost a decade ago. But it was just so fucking funny because I have always played games with other girls and with guys, right? There's always been both in my like circles. Like a lot of times it is like mostly men. And then like me and like a handful of other girls, but like it's always been both for me. And so like I literally was texting Acorn about it the whole time. I was like, you will never believe what is happening. It was so funny. And now even like my gamer space is mostly girls, is mostly women. Even in like Overwatch, like I play with Trash and I play with Loki. I think those are and Trash doesn't even count. Sorry, that sounds weird. Like as like masculine presenting people, like, but Trash, I don't know. I think Loki is the only he him that I play video games with. Everybody else is they them or she her. No, I don't really play with. Yeah. And people like find it, they're like, girls don't play video games. I'm like, I literally only play with non-men. Not only. Oh. This is Elise? What are we umming? This is Elise. Did you lose me again? Hello? Snackies, are you there? Oh, yeah. No, right. And there's still so many. Oh, no. I'm sorry. There's still so many people who say shit like that. And like, there's all this, like, these statistics that show that like half of gamers are women. And they're like, well, yeah, but that's because it includes mobile gamers. Mobile gamers aren't real gamers. First of all, stop. Shut the fuck up. Second of all, there are also men who are mobile only gamers. Like, what do you mean? And they're like, oh yeah, but the girls play like Candy Crush. And I'm like, you can't, like, literally, like, throughout history, they try to exclude women in every way. And like, they still do it. And I'm like, okay, what about all the women that I play Overwatch with? Are they not real gamers? Girls totally play games, obviously, right? And they're like, oh, well, you only play Animal Crossing. Is Animal Crossing not a game? But also, I don't only play Animal Crossing. I play too many games, actually. It's a problem. Just right now, if you were to ask me, what games are you playing? Animal Crossing, Pokopia, Pokemon Sword, Kingdom Hearts, Honkai Star Rail. Those aren't real games. I know more guys who play Candy Crush. The only person I know who plays Candy Crush is my mother. And my mother has a problem. She keeps finishing Candy Crush. My mom literally, like, numerous times now. I've lost count how many times my mom has maxed out Candy Crush levels. Close to falling into the mobile category myself. I mean, no shame. It's still games, right? Like, I play Honkai Star Rail on my iPad and phone almost exclusively. I used to play it on my PC, but it actually runs better on my iPad. And so, like, I can play it on my phone. Honcho? Yes, okay. I can play it on my phone on the Metro. And so it's just nice that I can play my little game. Right? It's still a fucking game, right? It's just a turn-based RPG. But for some reason, because it's on a mobile device, people don't like it. Yo, Dragonfly, what's up? Good morning. Oh no, was there a hiccup? I didn't even notice it on my end. I do not play Candy Crush in the mobile game. I play with my friend who's female. Our leadership rules are in by clan run. Wait, that's fun. It doesn't look like it's just a baby one. Okay, I think I can deal with the baby one, so as long as it's not as bad as it was last night. We do only have one more island to go to anyway. We've almost been to 300 islands just in this hunt, guys. I can't believe we haven't found either of them. Can y'all hear the music that's happening outside of my room? I don't think you can. I'm hoping that maybe if I keep doing the preview thing, I hope that maybe it'll work with my art stream too, because I really would like to do art streams again. It's so fun for me, and then like it's motivating to like work on something and like finish something. Almost done with your lunch. Your beef stick and your coffee? Hell yeah. Dragonfly, I hope you're doing okay. Orville scamming me, right though? We're gonna see how many islands we've been to total. Did you already finish your beef stick? You said you were gonna eat your beef stick, Day-Day. If you ever want to try it, hopefully I'll be around. Okay, okay. It'll probably be the same day though. I would probably do it on Thursdays because I think those are just the easiest days for me, because then if I go over, it's not too stressful because I don't have work the next day. That was not like a minute. Oh, that's good, good. But you ate it. That's good. I'm proud of you. I love a beef stick. But I'm picky about beef sticks. Wouldn't it be... Damn it. I was gonna say, wouldn't it be fun? Is this Henry? This is Wart Jr. Nope. Henry's green, isn't he? Damn, that waterfall is loud. Other than doing 20 hours OT? You make at least time and a half on that, don't you? Holy hell. That's a lot of work, bud. It is weird because, like, my actual job, so I only do 16 teaching hours, and then I'm working... Hold on, I get to work at 9. Hold on, what's 9 to, like, 3:30? Base rates for OT? Is that legal? That's crazy. Gonna make Little Day play Pokemon Minecraft with me? Hell yeah. I support this. Oh! We definitely had a blip there. I think it's fine now, though. There was definitely another blip. 7.5. Okay, so I work 7.5 hours, 4 days a week. But that's like my main job, because then like I do, and I know a lot of people don't consider it, but like I'm still working, right? Even though I don't make money from it. Like I do like video editing and like stream planning and like art stuff, especially when I'm doing like commissions and stuff. And like right now, guys, I'm so excited. Hold on, let me save this so I don't forget. I can't believe we still haven't found Francine. And let me add Wart. There we go. And how many islands is that? That's 300 for this hunt. But we've been to more total. Nope, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Hello, can you open? Thank you. Oh, I bet OBS is not happy about... Yep. It's doing the thing again. Wait, what if we, what if I just do that again? I did the preview thing again. Let me turn my music back on. Oh, it doesn't want me to turn my music back on, please, either. It is definitely my internet, though, guys. I can tell because it's when... Although it doesn't make sense if the preview thing... It's something with my internet and my RAM. I can't even turn my music on because my internet won't load it. But, like, my Wi-Fi's struggling. I see it struggling. And so my stream is also struggling. So we're just going to sit here in, like, awkward silence in the background. I'm really sorry about that. But I'm still talking. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay, good. Like, I know we're having the issues. Could... Oh, yeah. Okay. Because I know we're, like, I see the, I think it's good now. I was trying to open something in my browser, and that's when it started stuttering again on my end. We've been to 550 islands total. 550 islands and still no Francine. 300 just for this hunt. We'll be back at it. I'll actually be back at it again on Sunday. Today normally would have been a Pokopia day. But I needed to hunt. And I played Pokopia at the park. Sorry. That's too many, I know. I can't say long, but wanted to send some love. I appreciate you, Trash. Thank you for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good day. You're at the end. Yes, we went to 300 islands. Well, we went to 50. 50 islands today. We've been to 300 in this hunt. Still no Francine. Convinced Francine will only appear off stream. But I can't hunt off stream. That's no fun. Agent! What's up? What's up? How are you? Sorry, we're in silence because my internet's being stupid. I can't wait until I'm back in Korea and I have good internet and also I can hardwire in. That won't solve all of my problems. And also I can start saving up for a new computer. God, what a time that'll be. What I was going to say though is, guys, I'm really, really excited. I can't tell you much because it's mostly a secret. But what I can tell you is I am an artist for a Has Been Hotel fanzine that is going to come out probably at the end of the year. That's when this last one came out, and I was chosen as an artist. And I have the biggest imposter syndrome in the whole wide world because, like, some of my favorite artists are a part of this, and they're so talented and so amazing. And I'm like, I'm not even half as good as these people. And again, I can't really tell you anything more than that. But like I'm spending a lot of time working on that. And like that's work to me, right? Even though it's not my full-time job, that's still work. Although I guess is my full-time job even a full-time job by American standards? Thanks, guys. Yeah, human art. No, I but like you haven't seen these people snackies. I'm not. And I think this is going to encourage me to work really hard to get better. Where's my calculator app? I only work 30 hours a week. That's crazy. It feels like so much longer because I'm teaching. So my actual job is 30 hours a week, and I cannot work more than that based on like the visa that I'm here on. If you were chosen, you belong. I know, but I'm not as good as they are. Like, hold on, let me show you last year's because I got last year's. I have it right here. I stuck to my chair so bad. Um, whoops. Like, I love this person's style so much. Oh my god. I'm gonna be in what? What do you mean? And I'm just, I'm very excited, but I'm also very nervous. I'm like, what if it's not good enough? I have this is one of my faves. This is by one of my top favorite artists of all time. And like she has such a simple style like I do, but like it looks so much better. And I'm like, how do I make my simple art look good? Sorry. Cuz like all the time I'm like I just need to add more details, but she doesn't. And like I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. I worked out my idea actually today at the park. I want to find one of my other favorite artists because I know they've done something for this too. Mine is not better. Mine is not better. Like I know this, right? This is a different artist. This is one of my favorite. This is actually probably my favorite artist right now. Well, definitely top 2. There are artists who will say the same thing about your art that you do about theirs. Are you sure? I don't think there are. I don't think I'm a bad artist. Like, let me be clear about that. I don't think I'm a bad artist. I wouldn't do commissions if I thought I was a bad artist. I just know that these artists are better than me. And like my art's going to be in the book with theirs. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm very excited. And I can't tell you anything else. I can't even tell you if these artists are in it. They might not be, right? These are the ones who were in it last year. But like that's what I'm comparing myself to. And you shouldn't compare yourself to others because you should, and like I'm so much better than I used to be. I even posted on my art accounts like my very first drawing of Angel Dust and then like my favorite drawing of Angel Dust, which is not my most recent drawing of Angel Dust. And like, oh my God, the difference is amazing. You struggle to draw stick figures. No, listen, one of my good friends, she probably doesn't still because she's like a crazy good musician. If you like classical music, like Baroque style, classical, romantic music, guys, there is a singing group. It is an all women singing group by the same people who do I say Voces 8. I don't think that's right though. Voces, VOCES 8 is a pretty famous classical singing group. This is that is 8 voices and it has men and women. My friend is in a singing group that is by those same people, but hers is called Lyra. I think it's is it Lyra or Lyrra? I always forget. But it's amazing. And if you like classical music, you should listen to it. I'm always listening to it. Like if I'm reading, I'm listening to Lyra. But she used to draw Lyra. It's 2 Y's. I'm gonna post their link in the chat. One of my friends is in this group. Like my real life, I've known her since we were 11 friends. We were in orchestra together. She's amazing. She's a wonderful person. She's a wonderful singer. Anyway, that's not what we're supposed to be talking about. She draws stick figures, and her stick figures just have so much emotion and are so wonderful. Like, even though she can't draw like the human figure, right? She's still a good artist. Her stick figures are so good. It's great. Like, people are like, I can draw a stick figure. Great. Like, my friend Mary Ruth draws great stick figures. It's crazy. But anyway, that's Lyra. That's her singing group. They're so good. It's crazy. I love them. Again, like, if I'm reading, I'm listening to Lyra. But yeah, I'm very excited. So I'm at my teaching job 30 hours a week. I probably spend another 30 doing art and video stuff. Like, I did my like angel dust Pokemon drawing. That drawing alone took 11 hours. And that wasn't the only drawing that I worked on that week. And then of course, like, I like play video game stuff. Like, I don't even count stream like this. Like, I stream 6 hours a week, and then there's like, 30 minutes to an hour of setup beforehand. But I don't count that as working. This doesn't feel like work to me. But like, even though my drawing also doesn't feel like work to me, it kind of is. And then like video editing is work to me. That's work. That's work. And like researching like things is work. But like my actual job, I work 30 hours. The job that I get paid to do, I work 30 hours. And then I work another 30 hours and I don't get paid for those. And then I stream. But it is what it is. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. Teaching I like well enough, but I don't do it because I like it. I like it because I get paid to do it. Although I don't get paid a lot to do it. I'll tell you that for sure. I get paid less than minimum wage to be a teacher here. I don't get any benefits. I get health insurance, but it's really shitty health insurance. It's worse than American health insurance, honestly. But yeah. God, I wish we had music playing right now. It's really weird. I had a really good time today. Stream started off a little rough because we had the like technical difficulties and stuff. But things got fixed pretty quick. Thank you so much, Snackies, again for your help. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you so much. We figured it out. We were able to do the hunt. I was able to stream without crying. A miracle. And we still don't have Francine. Fucking crazy. We still don't have Francine. But that's okay. If you guys are able, I would love for you to stick around so we can raid somebody. Here's our raid call. Here for the glow up. There's one for subs and one for non-subs. So please feel free to choose the one that is most appropriate for you. I will be back on Sunday and we will continue the hunt. I might start a little early, but I also might not. It depends on what happens early in the day. Probably the same time, which is 6 p.m. Central European Standard Time, Daylight Time. Whatever time zone we're in right now. CEST, Standard Time. I don't know. Whatever time it is. 6 p.m. 3 hours ago. 3.5 hours ago. Let me see who is streaming right now so we can raid. And then I'm going to go to bed because I am tired. I was out in the sun today. It makes me sleepy. I took a little nap. But I'm still really, 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 really sleepy. But I appreciate you guys so much for being here. You have no idea how much it means to me. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for dealing with my nonsense and watching me suffer. Who should we raid today? We have a lot of people on, which makes it harder. Ooh, you know what? We're going to raid my friend Oracle. We've raided him before, but he's playing Pokopia. And Pokopia is like Animal Crossing adjacent. So, whoops. I just almost posted my raid command. We're going to raid is Oracle. He's a cool guy. He's a Guardians Mental Health ambassador as well. And he's playing Pokopia. His chat.